How was your week?
How was my week? It was a week. I cracked my tooth at the beginning of the week, so it's been crazy. Bro.
I said, nigga, you need to go to the dentist.
I can't even get an appointment. That's crazy. I cracked my shit trying to eat a fucking peach ring, bro.
Yeah, that's insane.
The 7-Eleven did me dirty.
Them bitches probably was harder than the motherfucker.
They was fucking
I'm convinced they
crunchy.
closing all of the 7-Elevens though, so I feel like all that shit
Speedway.
old. Speedway acquired 7-Eleven.
Yeah, now they becoming Speedways. I don't know. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
What about you? What you do this week?
Well, I had a bad week.
You want to talk about it? Or you want to drink to it?
A bitch got fat, not me, but another bitch.
Wait. You fucked me up right there. I was feeling like, that's crazy.
A bitch got fat on Monday.
Damn.
Tuesday.
I'm glad that made you have a bad week.
Tuesday just was a long ass fucking day. Wednesday was like my mom's birthday, and that bitch was getting on my nerves. I ain't never said happy birthday to a person that much in my life. Then
I remember when Mama had birthdays.
I'm not sorry.
I'm just saying.
I was gonna say I was sorry, but then I think about it like I'm not sorry.
I'm just.
But
saying.
that's insane. Sorry, y'all. I love Billie Eilish. If you can't tell,
that's crazy. The white girl.
And the crazy work is my phone is on silent. That was an alarm for 6:15.
Oh,
shit.
You was talking about Wednesday. Your mama had a birthday, unlike somebody's mother that's at the table.
My mama, your mama, so it's cool.
That's true.
Thursday, one of my clients died. That was hectic.
God damn.
Yeah.
Just like my mama.
And I saw him like dead with the tube.
How the fuck you see him?
In his mouth.
Motherfucker FaceTimed you?
Nah.
How did you see
He
him?
was there.
Where you was at?
At work.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. My bad. Yeah. I apologize. I gave you shit Thursday when you told me that shit. I didn't know you was present.
I didn't know he was dead, so I walked in the room and seen him like that.
Yikes.
So yeah, I didn't sleep at all last night.
Last night was Friday.
Today is Friday.
Today's Friday?
Last night was Thursday.
Yo.
It's still Friday.
My bad.
So yeah, I had a shit week. But I'm drinking now, so fuck it, I guess.
Yeah, cheers. We'll drink to that.
Cheers to a better week next week.
Or a better day.
But yeah, so that was some bullshit.
I got, what would the word be? I feel like I'm going to be raped in the future.
Is it weird that I like rape play?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's weird.
It's trauma. It's all right.
Fam. You gotta relax. But yeah. I went to breakfast and I was essentially told that I would not be celibate long. I don't like it.
You want me to beat her up?
You probably should beat her up.
You gotta fuck her first.
Oh. What?
I said what I said.
If I'm trying to be celibate, why?
Because, like, okay, the fight, we could talk about the fight, but it's going to get boring after a while. But if you fucked her and then I beat her up, we got two topics to talk about. It lasts a little bit longer.
This is content. Okay, I see what you're doing there.
Oh, I wasn't talking about content. I was talking about our personal lives.
All right. I'm fucking lost. Man.
I mean, we can make it content, but I was talking about in real life. Like, nigga, we be on the phone for 19 hours. Might as well. The fuck? Like,
yeah, I guess.
Might as well
something to talk about. Yeah. Something new to talk about. I feel you.
You know?
Okay, got you. Yeah.
Type shit. So I would say fuck her and then I can beat her up.
No, I don't really like it though. I'm
happy. See, that's the thing. Men are weird.
Explain.
Because you got probably 73% of y'all that'll fuck anything.
Facts.
And then, okay, I got to count my number, 73. So what is that? I got 17 left?
No.
27.
No. Damn, you took that long to be wrong?
I got 27 left. So, okay, at 27, you got 14%.
Wait.
That's going regardless. And in the last 13, like you.
Okay, you breaking. All right.
Yeah, I broke the 27 down. Calm down. I got it.
Boy, I was going to be on your ass. Like 73 plus 14
what
is
you
not
say?
100.
What do you say? We went to public school.
Yeah, I mean, I knew the math though. That's crazy.
You a truck driver or something?
You went to academy. You went to academy. I went to public school. You went to academy
or something.
Yeah, that's crazy. Then you went to Minnesota, went to school. Like you supposed to hit the top school.
My brain is fried. I don't know. I seen the dead bed yesterday. Excuse me.
Excuses.
No, nigga, that's the first time I've ever seen no shit like that in my life.
You
and especially not being prepared for it. I don't go to funerals.
That don't really count.
The first dead body I seen was my grandfather. I was 11. The next one I seen was my kids.
All right, fair.
The fuck is you talking about? All right. The last one I seen was them.
Okay, yeah.
Like I don't do funerals. I don't do wakes and shit. I'll come and talk to the family. Hey, how y'all doing? Oh, wait a minute, I gotta go.
No, that makes me feel real special because you came to my mom's funeral.
And I was finna throw up.
Fuck, you had bad food that day?
No, just knowing I know her. And you know what made me feel like I was finna throw up? Like,
all right, stop before you make me sad.
Okay.
I wasn't really.
It's cool because your mama did. It don't really matter.
Fuck you.
But anyway, I feel like obviously we know that throughout life there are double standards. Mm-hmm. But something that I've been thinking about that somebody put on my brain is that damn.
Did somebody put it on
that ain't really go how I planned. I planned to like tap my phone and it was gonna tell me the date, but I tapped my phone and it told me the charge percentage because it's charging. Oh, wow. But my birthday is in 17 days. 7 plus 4 is what?
All right, fam. I went to public school.
You gotta relax. I think my birthday 11, on the 31st.
11. It's 11. 7 plus 4 is 11.
7 plus 4 is 11, so I'm right.
Yeah.
So yeah. So my birthday in whatever days I just said it was, because today's the 14th. My birthday is 31st.
That was not right math.
Okay, well, it wasn't. So how many days is my birthday then?
Your birthday is in 17. No, wait, what's today? The 14th?
Yeah, it's 17 days. I said 17, didn't I?
End of the month, motherfucker. No, you said 7.
Producer, did I say 17?
She said 7, right?
I said 17.
You said 7.
Whatever, we'll watch that shit back later. Anymore, my birthday is on the 31st, and I was thinking like, although this year I'm not really like, oh, I'm finna do, but I usually do it big for my birthday, and I'm always counting down and thinking of shit like that, and I'm just like,
I know what you're going to do.
Niggas don't do that, do they? Like, is there a double standard in regards to niggas and their birthdays opposed to females and their birthdays? Because, like...
It is.
In what regard?
It should be. That shit gay. Shouldn't no nigga be excited about his birthday? Making countdowns and...
And see, I disagree because I feel like most niggas, like, never thought they would pass 13, 15, 18, 21. So each year that you accomplish should be celebrated.
Nah, fam. Like that, first of all, we just live in a world of like it's just a double standard as far as that's concerned overall. Then it's also like most men are raised to be like the tough, non-expressive, all of that type of shit. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can't be out this bitch like making birthday countdown. You look weird as hell.
I mean, I don't
like,
think,
and I think really out here happy.
I think that's one of the problems that ties into so many other things or whatever, because you should, like I said, fuck the white paper towels.
The clears?
Them peoples. The unmelanated peoples.
You need to be mic'd.
What they call them? The mountain warriors.
Like, all right, if this is the game we playing, let's just go around in circles. You say mountain warriors. Damn, all the goons was used. The Caspers.
The Caucus Caspers. I love that for us.
I ain't gonna lie, that should go on the jersey.
CC. Fucking Chanel.
Yo, copyright. That's merch.
But no, for real, merch. Like, yeah. I just feel like, minus the black men, it be niggas not thinking they're gonna make it past 13. So birthdays should be celebrated.
Nah, we celebrate every night.
But my sentiments is also like, I feel like it should be a up to you to do it thing. If you want to do the countdowns, if you want to be excited about that shit, I feel like you should be able to.
No, that shit.
But
is
if you
gay.
don't want to, no. I mean, niggas do gay shit and they be fucking niggas, but they ain't really gay according to the new literature. I don't fucking know.
I don't know about all of that. That ain't my ministry. All I know is you can't be fucking excited and looking forward to a birthday as a man. That shit just crazy. Yeah, no.
I mean,
It just look away.
I don't really.
How would you? All right, check this out. Thought exercise. You hop on Instagram or Facebook or probably TikTok because that's the one you use, and you see like random ass nigga from the neighborhood and shit like that, and this nigga's posting like 28 days to my birthday. Can't wait. Turn up.
My thought is, damn, I hope in 28 days I remember to tell him happy birthday.
You know what my thought is?
That nigga's gay.
That nigga gay, bro. What you over here super celebrating for and shit like that? You might not even make it though. Celebrate tonight. Celebrate in the moment.
I mean, you on your say la vie shit, and I get it, but it's okay for others to want to celebrate.
I don't even know what the fuck that means. So relax. Say la vie. Well, we speak as French.
There's some tomatoes and
bonjour. Konnichiwa. The fuck?
There we go. That's Japanese.
Just saying shit.
But
you
no.
want to switch languages? Que sera, sera, motherfucker. Shit. I know a little something over here.
I don't know. I just feel like it should be okay, but and don't get me wrong, like posting is your own preference. Cause I see men post things and it just be like, that was pointless. Or whatever. But also it's just like I think that birthdays, especially for men, which they aren't, should be celebrated.
Bro, we live in a world where nigga can't even smile. You think motherfuckers should be celebrating their birthday?
I think that's also a problem.
Bro.
Hold on, wait, don't get me wrong. I think that anybody walking around, I have resting bitch days. So I feel like anybody just walking around just smiling is weird as fuck.
You just see a nigga smiling for no reason.
Yeah, that's weird as fuck. But if I see a female smiling, like it's weird as fuck.
Nah, but that's more acceptable.
No, it's not. It's more acceptable to you. To me, I think the bitch is weird. What the fuck is this bitch smiling for? I just don't get it.
Because when she happy.
Right, that's not a thing. You can be happy and not have to walk around smiling.
I mean, but yeah, happiness may manifest in a smile.
But I feel like men smiling shouldn't be a thing. Like niggas be in pictures like.
Fact.
Like nigga, jail was 20 years ago actually.
Nah.
Since then, you've opened up a trucking company. You sent your nephew to college.
What you
like? Smile, nigga, smile. What the fuck?
What nigga look like in the picture? Like
you ain't. I mean, that's weird. You look like a serial killer, but like a little teeth.
Nah, fam.
Little teeth.
Hell no. Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Or if you smile because your teeth fucked up in a weird way, that's cool too. I just think that. First of all, I think that these things are only a thing for African American men. I don't think that the rest of the world walks around and has to have that.
You're right.
It is a thing, and I understand that the experience and life and shit like that is harder. But those are even more reasons, in my opinion, to relish and love this shit and celebrate this shit.
You could
and smile every once in a while. Like your nigga walk up to you in a club, yeah, bitch, you want me to buy you a drink? No.
I mean,
hey, Miss Lady, can I buy you a drink? Like, oh.
But I don't count
that tongue look lickable.
That's more like a smirk. That tongue looks lickable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna lick it with my tongue.
I mean, I got that. One. I would have thought you would have tried to put the tongue somewhere else, but
I said the other one, the pearl tongue, the other one.
Oh,
yeah, you missed it.
Yeah.
I ain't cut the head now. They hold nothing up there. No.
The brain power was escaping, bro. That shit go.
What the fuck?
I
said the other. I knew you missed it before you said you missed it, so I tried to help you. Yeah, I tried to say the other one, but your ass was like,
"No, appreciate you. You caught me right on up." You said with your tongue. I'm like, but when you want it on your, never mind. But that's different though. That's not necessarily a smile. That's being friendly.
But I don't think that anybody should just walk around smiling all day. I feel like that's weird and not. All
right. So what about pictures? You feel like niggas should smile in pictures?
I think that it depends on the circumstance.
All right, check it out. Like, let's just say, like me and
give me some scenarios.
Me and all my guys, we go to the club and shit like that. We take our club picture. You feel like we should be in that bitch smiling?
Nah.
All right, that's niggas shouldn't be smiling.
You shouldn't be smiling with a whole bunch of niggas around you and only niggas. That's weird.
I mean, niggas don't. First of all,
huh?
Yeah. That's just like being excited for your birthday.
No, it's not.
Gay.
Being excited for your birthday is cool.
No, it's not. I mean, for you, yeah.
It's a normal thing.
No, it's not. It looks weird as hell. Y'all over there.
My mama said we can't no cup.
Niggas over there grinding. You know what I keep in the line.
No, you gotta use the pencil.
I just seen nigga go crazy on the pencil. On like a random ass Instagram video. Nigga went crazy.
I should probably stop.
You should probably what? Stop what?
The tism was kicking in. I was just like over here rubbing on the zipper. I don't know if they can hear it or not.
No, it's all good. We know you on the spectrum. You down that way. Yeah, I don't know, gang.
I just feel like, I don't know. I think to each their own,
Nope.
Whatever that applies to.
Don't smile around me.
Don't smile around me. It's crazy. That's why niggas be killing each other.
Nah, we ain't got.
Because everybody mad. Everybody got to prove their machoism to the next motherfucker. Like, it'll be the nigga in the clubs walking around this bitch smiling and shit. Motherfuckers done threw him off his gate whole time. He done killed all y'all ass.
Yeah, that's how you know a nigga's weird or is something off. Because he just be the nigga walking around the club smiling. That's why you be like, all right, stay away from that nigga. He ain't got it all together. Like, that nigga had a long week. He had one of your weeks. This nigga came to the club, blew off some steam. Somebody step on his shoe. Yeah, we finna get out of here. Go to the next spot. Don't smile around me. Not as no nigga. Like, we could like laugh and smirk in conversation and shit, but don't be cheesing, bro.
I feel like anybody just sitting around cheesing is weird.
Nah, I don't mind it on the girl. Because I feel like she got a reason. Like,
and that's insane because really she does it and then she gonna Lorena Bobbitt your ass.
First of all,
you don't even know who Lorena Bobbitt is.
That's a fact. I know the name.
She cut the dick off.
First of all, not my dick, no.
I said the. I didn't say yours. I said the. Yeah, no, I would hope you still got it. Your voice is a little deep still. Yeah.
My dick makes my voice deep. You mean I'd be like...
Yeah, the testosterone be coming from there and shit, don't it? You get cut off, you might get the hee-hee.
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. Actually, you should look into it.
Leave my dick where it's at.
I said Lorena Bobbitt that nigga, not you.
What the fuck did he do? Fill me in.
I don't know. Let me, because I be watching all my true crime and them shits be getting.
Yeah.
But Lorena Bobbitt, yeah.
And shit. Y'all like watching all that fucking scary documentary.
Right? Why she cut his dick off?
That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to Google.
Shit, she did it while he was asleep. The penis was successfully surgically reattached, so they was able to put it back.
It ain't the same. Oh my God, why you sleep? Oh man, I gotta start playing.
Lorena Bobbitt. Why?
That's why I'm celibate.
Why did she do it?
That's why I'm celibate. I mean, if she cut it off while he was asleep.
According to the courts, I guess she was criminally insane, but I want to know, like, why though?
She was probably walking around smiling like a nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Weird shit.
Yeah, but
like when you just.
Okay, I just contradicted myself.
Yeah, like that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that I try, which I'm not gonna say I don't. I try not to subscribe to double standards or whatever, and that's one of the ones that I don't subscribe to. Well, I don't think that it's a double standard that women even subscribe to because we don't care whether or not you smell or laugh. What? How am I lying? Hurry up! I gotta pee. Hold on, can we pause this shit? Leave that in there. I gotta pee. Shit.
Oh, you ready?
Now back to what I was saying. In regards to the double standards, there's shit that I don't subscribe to, and you tried to cut me off and say that no, that's not true. So how is that not true?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When I was gonna cut you off before, I had a way more concise point. I'm gonna freestyle this shit. So let me see. Double standards you don't subscribe to.
I try not to subscribe to all of them. Is what I was saying. Yeah, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, I mean we talked about this shit a lot of times. It's like that, like the way you be trying to like just like impose your will upon men. It's like that, like you do.
It's not a double standard.
I mean it is because you trying to like break men so that you could like look at their ass funny and shit like that.
It has nothing to do with double standards.
It is because you're gonna judge their ass by way of double standards.
No, that's by way of their actions. That has nothing to do with double standards.
Yeah, but you put them in a compromising position.
They allowed me to put them in a compromising position. That is their fault.
Did you ever think about people actually like you?
I don't really give a fuck.
All right, fair.
That's the difference.
Fair,
that's the thing.
Okay.
I don't think that I was put on this earth to be liked. I was put on this earth to be respected and commanded.
You were probably a tyrant in your past
I
life.
definitely think I probably was like Kim Jong-un C or some shit. I don't think it was one of them. Yeah, I think we had we had I don't think we had some.
I swear that nigga name wasn't
The first one, I think he was.
I think it was like
they don't pronounce it like that, I'm sure, but
it was like Kim Jong, then it was like Kim June, then it was like Kim Young. I don't know.
It was then one of them. I think I was one of them for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. Why them niggas don't change their names?
Because it's like a thing.
Everybody else
It's like an ancestry thing, like how niggas be like my kids. We got like the 7th around this bitch, like weird shit. Name the nigga Ginger Ale. I liked it. I don't know.
That was dumb.
But motherfuckers want to do that whole 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th.
I feel like you do subscribe to Double Stereo. I feel like right now you just
So what stereotype do you think that I subscribe to, or you should know? I ain't gonna say thing.
Yeah, see, I'm drawing a blank right now. When I say I had this shit to get off and bow your shit, then you left, and I ain't got it right now. But you do though. Can we stop begging on birthday,
bro? I don't look.
Fam, that's
that shit that ties into last week's episode in regards to people in their social media loving this shit, being addicted to it, and thinking that they're special. I'm not cash apping nobody no money on your fucking birthday, bitch. If I know you, I'ma Zelle you if I got
you. Happy medium. If you post your cash app on your birthday, then you need to post what you received the next day, just to see how much people don't fuck with you.
Yeah, I'd rather you just not beg, actually.
I mean, I prefer the not begging part too, but it's like, bro, that blows me every fucking time. Oh, it's my birthday, y'all bless me. Bitch, you should be blessed already.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Why you want me to bless you? I don't even know.
I don't know. When I see shit like that, it just be like, you either trying to act like you really one of them on social media, or you really just fucking broke. And either way, it's sad.
Yeah, I'm not funding your birthday activities.
I'm not.
You want to go to the bar and get some
$1, bitch? Motherfuckers be asking me. If everybody can, I hate those posts just in general. If everybody posts me $1, I can afford steak 48. Like that's what you want to say. The whole time it'd be like, if everybody sends me $1, I can go to Cancun for my birthday. And it's like, bitch.
How about you just go?
The followers you got couldn't even get you the money for the passport to go to Cancun. Okay.
We need to
go to
use passports. That was random, but.
We need to do what?
Use our passports.
Oh, I thought you said get them. I said, why we gotta do that? I got mad on my dresser.
I just seen mine earlier today.
You know what the bitch need to do?
What?
I ain't never gonna do it.
I'm waiting.
Get a real ID. Them people gonna have to catch me.
You got a passport.
I had a passport card. Fuck that. I'm using that motherfucker.
Walk around with that motherfucker.
And we'll
open your book up.
I told you, May 1st, I'm gonna put that bitch in my wallet.
You finna start getting your shit stamped in the States. I went to
Nevada. No, I'm gonna use my card, nigga.
California. Indiana.
Indianapolis to be exact. Ass, no.
No.
And I think that should be a thing. Like,
right.
It should be, I don't know, I feel like it should be okay for niggas to, like, we don't have enough influence, in my opinion, male influencers that are traveling and living life in a bro nigga capacity.
Gay. Oh, okay. You cleared it up.
Yeah, like in a bro nigga capacity. Like, okay, the gay influencers be having me and her, well, probably her. She famous and shit. Yeah. But, they be having, it be 12 bitches, one nigga, and a gay person that's what them gay people call them trade. So you don't know if they gay, but they really is.
I don't know what that means.
I just told you.
I mean, I don't even know what the word was. You said trade?
Trade. Yeah, trade is like, you can pass it straight, but you gay.
God damn, boy, this world getting crazy by the day. They got new words.
That's not new. Trade been around.
Okay.
You need more gay friends besides me.
First of all, I don't.
And I'm not real gay, y'all. I just be bumping coochies with bitches and they eat my coochie. I ain't eat no coochie.
That's gay. That's gay. That just makes you the top.
No, my gay friend told me I'm a halfway house.
Yo.
That's what she said. She said you're a halfway house. Because I won't eat the coochie, I'm only halfway there.
Yo.
So she said I'm a halfway house.
That's a good example. I mean, that's a good, little terminology for it. Nah, she definitely murdered that. Who's your gay friend, though?
Antoine's sister.
I forgot that bitch was gay.
Yeah.
Not that bitch, but
yeah. I mean, she's a bitch and she likes girls.
That's interesting.
And she do massages. If y'all want a massage, it's probably like $20.
She ain't here.
Yeah, I'm plugging her $20 business.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, what you doing? I'm sweaty. Oh, you ain't even charge the microphone. I'm out here not
recording. It's great. Yeah, I'm like,
I'm out here not recording.
No, it's great.
It's already good.
You just wanted to be seen. You
or she
walk.
just wanted to.
First of all,
Never
I
mind.
see myself every fucking.
Nah, you want to be seen by the camera.
First of all, I'll edit that shit out.
Don't edit your shit out.
You end this podcast. No.
Damn, why can't we fuck the podcast? I ain't even said nothing yet. I ain't even did nothing.
Why I gotta be fucked?
Yeah, fuck him.
First of all, I don't like the way you said it. She said it with one tone. You said it with a different tone.
Yeah, cause she. Never mind.
Yeah.
And in current events. I ain't gonna lie. Since you updated me on shit that I should probably know that I don't, who the fuck is Roberta Flack?
Who? Hell is hot. No longer can you say you're a music person.
Who
I got it. Okay, so do you know Lauryn Hill? Like got like 3 of her songs remade. She like remade like 3 of her songs.
I know music. I don't be knowing the people.
Okay, well she's a
So
black
you probably
lady,
talking-
and she was real soulful and shit.
She
Like,
died a couple weeks ago.
what's the song? Nothing Even Matters. Is that one of her? Yeah, Nothing
Okay,
Even Matters.
I do
her.
know the original song.
Yeah, that's her.
I don't be knowing these old people there. First of all, I wasn't there when it was there. I was still.
Bro, that bitch died like 20 weeks ago. I mean,
why you just put it on the
rest
topic?
in peace or something. Nigga, I put that shit on the topic. That was current events 30 weeks ago. I don't know why you just not seeing that.
I mean, because I am.
Yeah, no, that was a long time ago. I put it on there the day she died. We never talked about it. It was like, fuck her.
I mean, we ain't
God
record.
bless her or whatever.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy because you know who she is.
Yeah.
I could have said that because you know.
I mean, I only know who she is because of Lauryn Hill, so I ain't like tooting my horn and shit. Like, fair exchange,
that's
ain't
crazy.
robbery.
So you were finna try and hang me?
Yeah, because you're the music person. You're supposed to know.
I make music. I don't listen to that shit.
That's a lie.
I don't. Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn, I wanted to say
R.I.P.
something I forgot. Right. Rest in peace and shit.
I got it. All right, what's up?
So you have daughters, right?
Facts.
I got a really
Allegedly.
good question for you.
All right.
Would you rather have a gay son or a hoe for a daughter?
Yo. All right. This okay.
Put a nigga on the spot.
All right, let me see. Gay son,
Or a whole daughter.
whole daughter. All right, if I'm gonna just go off rip, whatever is so good.
It
I'm
is.
going off rip, whole daughter. Cause I want to be a grandfather. And she probably gonna make me a grandfather early.
Mm-hmm.
He can't suck and fuck no dick and make me no damn grandbabies.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't for that. Maybe this is just me being just too old
God
school and
help
retro and
us.
shit like that. I am not for gay niggas fucking straight women. I don't like it. Once you go over to do dicks, just do dicks. Stay out of coochie. So yeah, probably whole daughter. No, definitely whole daughter. Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Double standards.
I mean,
it takes us back to the original.
If somebody
topic
gonna be
at
sucking
hand.
dick, it might as well be the one that I feel like should be sucking dick.
Right, and I think that the double standards be absolutely insane because him sucking dick ain't got shit. My sentiments is this. I don't understand why a double standard exists in regards to homosexuality at all.
What double standard are you referring to?
It's cool for a bitch to be gay because I could fuck you and your friends. A nigga can't be gay. They can't be bisexual. They can't be nothing. And I think that that's very much so unfair because as long as you keep what the fuck you got going on in your bedroom to yourself, I really don't give a fuck what you got going on regardless.
That's a double standard I don't subscribe to. I don't give a fuck if a nigga's gay.
Nah,
I'm talking about if my son is gay.
Oh, I guess that's the thing.
Yeah, I want to have grandkids. He can't. I don't get no matter how much dick he take and how much dick he suck. He not gonna never have no damn baby.
He ain't gonna have no baby, but he wasn't gonna have no baby if he was straight.
What you mean? I mean, but he could.
He wasn't gonna be the one that had
help out in the
and he can still help out in having of a baby by surrogate.
Nah.
Yeah, I think so. I will say this as a woman. I will say this as a woman. I think that especially a woman who has dealt with child loss, I think that aspect of people looking at gay men not being able to have children is very offensive.
And it's not gay people not being able to have children. I don't think gay women can have children either. Okay,
well, whatever. But thinking that gay people can't have children is very offensive or whatever when the rhetoric comes, because it's like there's women out here who can't carry a child either. And so the fact that they need a little bit of extra help makes them what? Less than a mother?
No.
Less than a woman? I think that those things need to be. You
so
need
here's the
both.
thing.
You need both.
You do need both. And my thing is, in gay culture, they specifically don't have both.
But they can get it.
But someone, all right, check this out.
I mean, because like if you say they don't specifically have, like, hear me out though.
Blow me,
if you say they don't specifically have both, if I am an infertile woman and my husband is fertile, we don't have both either.
So y'all ain't gonna have no kid.
We can though.
But okay, y'all can go through steps to have a kid.
And so can they.
First of all, no, they can't.
How can they not?
They gotta involve a third party.
We do too. Surrogacy. If I cannot hold,
so technically, y'all can't have a kid. Y'all could raise a kid, but y'all
can put that baby in another bitch womb the same way that gay people do, and have a baby. So what makes it the difference?
Okay, so check this out. Two gay men.
Mm-hmm.
Where they getting the egg from?
Egg bank.
Okay, that ain't them having kids.
Okay, so what if my eggs didn't work?
Then you can't have kids. That ain't gonna never. I'm not saying that has to stop you from
raising a kid. That is a fucked up ideology.
I'm not saying that has to stop you from raising a kid or ever being a mother. But technically speaking, just on a scientific level, whatever baby you decide to raise will not be biologically yours.
That's also not true.
If you say your eggs is infertile,
because they can take the DNA from the mother. They can take the DNA from the mother, the egg, and then make that. Yeah, they can razzle dazzle, little Powerpuff Girl sprinkle.
You not gonna catch me up on this, and I'm never gonna.
I'm trying.
I'm never gonna agree with you, my boy.
I am trying so hard.
No, I don't. To just speak on it, I don't even feel like gay people can't like be parents.
Yeah, for sure. I would never.
I don't mind a motherfucker like adopting and shit like that. Like I would, like ask that. I don't know. It's all right. This is what I'm. All
right, cool. Are we on the same page?
Yeah.
If you white, don't adopt no motherfucking black baby, bitch, and if you black, don't adopt no white baby.
I wouldn't say that. I was say if you gay, don't adopt no straight baby.
How they supposed to know? How are they supposed to know?
No,
you gotta sprinkle a little extra sprinkles on that motherfucker, little
see if they attracted to rainbows and shit like that. See if bro is running around with unicorn, like rainbow unicorns.
Nigga, that's not a thing.
If he got moon boobs at like 4, like chill.
Nigga, he already hear about it and shit. Like,
yeah, but no, I would say don't project your ideology on the kid. Let the kid just grow up. Don't try and make the kid gay.
And I agree, but I also agree, I think that applies to everything. I think that gay people get the flack for that shit, and y'all shouldn't do it. I'm looking at the camera, I think. But
maybe I'm looking at you.
I do feel like that should apply to anyone.
No, fact.
In regards to religion.
Facts.
In regards to
speak on it.
Bigotry, in regards to racism, in regards to politics. You can expose your children to what you believe, but also let them know that even if you don't know what it is, there's other shit out there to learn.
Let them explore the world.
Let them do that. Like I'm a Jehovah's Witness. I'm not, but if I was, excuse me, if my children were here,
you couldn't be a Jehovah's
I would have allowed. Hell no. Like
you not walking, knocking on people's doors. Not your big fat lazy ass. You.
I could knock on the door.
You ain't walking.
If I'm kicking that bitch right in after.
You would be a Jehovah's Witness on a power scooter.
But like. Well,
do you have a moment?
But no, like
Savior Jesus Christ here to us.
Bro, I ain't even gonna get it out. I'm gonna be wheezing and asking for a Twinkie. But either way.
A Twinkie is crazy.
I love Twinkies.
No, you don't.
I do love Twinkies.
Everybody say they like Twinkies and don't. When Twinkies went out of business, all of you motherfuckers fought for them, and then Twinkie sales still declined when they came back. Fuck out of here. Don't nobody like Twinkies.
Hold on, wait. Let's take a brief intermission. When they came back, they wasn't the Hostess sweet Twinkie filled shit. It was good. They still good though.
Twinkies are ass.
But first of all, let's talk about it. Because since he wasn't trying to do the most about Twinkies being ass. When them bitches came back, they was on sale like 3 for $10 at Mariano's, and we was about to fuck out of them bitches. Them kids.
I bought them for you.
Them bitches. But y'all was eating them. Every time I came over there, they was gone.
First of all,
and a couple weeks the girls wasn't there.
First of all, no.
Tell the truth.
No.
Tell the
They
truth.
bang them bitches when they was there, but that's also it's kids. They see a snack, they just
Cap.
want a snack.
Cap, because he told me a couple times, like, man, bro, I bust that box down.
If I'm
I
being
fucked
honest,
them bitches up.
if I'm being honest, it was hella times, motherfucker. I asked for a Twinkie, I get a Twinkie, they bit that shit and threw it away. Twinkies are ass.
Bro, you was
Motherfuckers like,
banging
no,
them
can
bitches
we
too.
get one of them
But
nutter buddies?
Either way, in
Ooh,
regards to
that
the
grease so
previous topic, I just feel like
No one should
when
be
you're rearing
projecting.
children all together, it should not be you just giving them the only thing that you believe.
Yeah.
You can give them that because that is a part of who they are because
feel
you
like
are their parent.
I disagree. You shouldn't. I don't feel like you should give them that. I feel like you should expose them to everything. Let them choose where they want to go.
And I think that and I'm not a parent, but I think you're 100% wrong. You can't
Okay.
expose somebody to 100% of everything if you aren't aware of everything.
I mean,
So what I'm saying is you give them, what I'm saying is that you give them what your beliefs are, but you also still let them know that there's other shit out there.
That's exposing everything.
I'm not the end all be all.
Yeah, I feel you.
Or whatever in regards to that.
You just cherry pick.
I didn't cherry pick. I literally said this shit before we took the break. That was the same shit I said.
I nobody remember what you said. And ain't nobody rewinding back either, so shut up.
And this.
No.
Can we see if they play it back?
You wrong. You wrong as hell.
But no, I just feel like you shouldn't.
This is
gay, straight, bisexual, cat, dog, man, woman. You should not force your children to believe in what you believe in because we all, on a grander scheme of things, we all have ideologies that are set and true to us regardless. Like, I don't like white people. It is what it is. I don't like them.
Crackers.
And my grandmother she don't like white people.
No, she hates white people.
But she never told me not to like their ass. My own experience helped me to garner the fact that it's okay to not like their ass.
I feel like you said Shorty ass got fired. She got fired on Monday. You might be fired whenever this shit come out.
Shit! Fire me, bro! I'm not.
But wait till the white people see this.
How about FMLA fire me,
here.
nigga? I promise y'all company will not be called what it's called.
Whacking your shit. I just want to point out that we just had this long ass conversation of you defending gay people just based off the fact that I would rather have a whore as a daughter.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
And so, I mean, the explanation that you gave in regards to that is because you wanted grandchildren, which either way you can have grandchildren.
Nah.
But
nah. Them
is still grandkids because your son's DNA is up in there. So it's just like meeting another random bitch on the street and getting her pregnant.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't have no son-in-law. If I have a son, I can't have no son-in-law.
Elaborate.
I just can't do it. No. I don't want to elaborate. I don't want to elaborate. I see the train I'm finna go down. Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Cut that out. Cut that out.
That nigga said I can't have no son-in-law.
Or you know what? I
don't believe in marriage, so I agree.
I couldn't only have a gay son. I could have a gay son if I have daughters or a straight son as well. My only kid couldn't be gay. Actually, and I feel the same way as far as like a daughter. I couldn't have just gay daughters. Like I need somebody straight
so
to
you
like.
don't subscribe to a double standard in that regard.
What you mean?
I fuck with that.
Yeah, nah. I'm first of all, nigga. You know I don't subscribe to double standards. I feel like niggas shouldn't be smiling, but they're in the double standard. Because you pointed out.
So how you couldn't point them out? Let me point out yours.
No. First of all, I
so if a nigga fucking a nigga, is that gay?
Yeah.
But if two bitches is fucking, is that sexy?
It's still gay though.
Caparoni.
It is still gay. It's
Caparoni.
I'm attracted to that gay.
Can you make me a drink because you're stressing me out?
I guess. I'm attracted to that gay though. That's all.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah, no, it's still gay. Like I don't.
Okay, let me see another double standard.
I don't have double
standards. Okay, I got you. Okay, so
watch. You don't have me.
Yeah, because you know I'm trying to trip you up, so of course you don't evade.
I'm not. I'm gonna tell the truth. First of all, I don't lie for shit.
But what's it called?
I don't have lying in me. So Watch this be easy, y'all.
Yeah, it's gonna be easy for
Yeah,
sure.
because a motherfucker trying
Double
to trip me off on
standards.
shit, and you know I don't do that.
Okay. So
But-
like I'm gonna use yesterday for an example.
Hold on, wait, yesterday.
Or
I
whatever.
don't like this. It's too
So
fresh.
you feel like, do you or do you not feel like if a month, or not even that, do you feel like it's easier knowing that a person is going to die or watching them die instantaneously? Answer that first.
Do I feel like it's easier knowing somebody gonna die or watching them die? Knowing.
Okay. So you feel like it's easier knowing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So would you say
This shit making me gas.
that it's please don't fart.
Out my mouth, motherfucker. Damn. Pause.
Would you say that a person who watched somebody die of cancer and old age and shit like that shouldn't grieve as hard as the person, or shouldn't grieve as hard as the person who
Nope.
somebody just got hit by a bus?
Nope.
That's
No.
not true.
Oh, hold on, wait. I gotta think about it.
Yeah.
So I will say I won't compare the griefs because I can't tell you like how to grieve
Right. So what do you
a person
compare?
that you lost. But I will compare. How can I say? Let me see. How can I do this? But I would be more understanding for a person who loses a loved one out of nowhere if they have what you need.
Something besides liquor.
Oh, well, should you ask for a drink, motherfucker? Yeah, you probably should have started up before.
Let me taste it, but hold on.
It's still gonna be strong. No, see? But I would be more understanding for a person who loses somebody suddenly if their life completely falls apart, as opposed to if like you've been on this journey of losing them over X amount of time. Like,
That's a double standard.
It's not a double standard.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Because it is. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to use your own words against you.
Okay, I'm waiting.
I can't tell anybody how to grieve.
I can't.
Flip side. If you lose somebody that you know it was coming, whatever, I'm gonna look at you a little bit like you should be getting. I'm adding my own words at this point, but
I feel you.
You should be getting over it. That's doing quintessentially what you just said you weren't gonna do, which is I'm not gonna.
I didn't say that somebody should be getting over it. I said I do not judge any. Hold on, wait.
That's not true.
No. What did I say? The grieve part. Say
the grieve part. You said I don't
tell anybody how to grieve.
How to grieve? Yeah.
I don't tell anybody how to grieve. But I said I would be more understanding. That's
a double standard.
That's not double standard.
It is
because I get. My thing is I'm more or maybe understand is not the right word. I'm more empathetic for if you woke up today and somebody that you thought was in good health just left, as opposed to if you've been on this journey of 6, 7, 8 months of like watching somebody in hospice. That's not a double standard because my thought process is that by way of you like watching this person in hospice, like you already came to the terms of what's gonna happen at the end of this shit.
Right.
Like so essentially, like you've prepared you should be, at least in my opinion, prepare yourself for this eventual death.
Right. And
I'm not saying that the death is not gonna affect you in the same way of somebody just waking up and like you just woke up today next to your partner and your partner just dead and it's like, damn, this was just in the gym. Right. Like I could see that being more traumatic and a hard experience to get over.
Right, but it becomes a double standard because again, we're talking about I'm not going to compare griefs to turning around and comparing grief.
No.
What you have to understand is that grief comes in waves and it is different.
Nigga,
and even in regards to nigga, I can't keep letting you win with that.
I'm just saying like
my kids died. So every time you say your mama died, I'm gonna say my kids died.
My father died.
I wasn't supposed.
My
ain't nobody.
Died.
You supposed to bury your parents.
My grandma.
You
died.
supposed to bury your grandmother. You supposed
I wasn't supposed to bury my little sister.
Okay.
17 years of life. Checked out.
She falls in the category of the twins.
Yeah, facts.
A motherfucker ain't supposed to bury their kids.
I've been burying somebody every year. for the
And I
last
hope
8.
I don't get there.
Yeah.
But
So
the
you
harsh reality,
want to talk grief with me?
like,
You want to talk
we
grief
can-
with me, bitch?
yes,
I promise.
nigga, we can. I promise you, I can cry because I seen a dead man yesterday.
You got it. You got it.
So please, and it won't
I'm
be
actually
fake.
kind of happy. I
Yeah,
couldn't
and
cry.
it won't.
I tried
It
to
won't
cry.
be fake.
I tried to cry.
But
My
no,
bad.
like I think, like for me, one of the issues that I have with that is that grief comes in waves,
I'm aware.
and you, especially when you're dealing with a person who is declining.
Yeah.
Some days they have good days, and you can be hopeful. The feelings, actually, in my opinion, are equal or if not greater. Watching someone die and it happening suddenly are comparable, very much so. People like to separate them, but they're very much so comparable because you watching a person die and today they cool, give me a shot, woo, we kicking it, and tomorrow they're gone.
All right.
What makes that makes that a difference?
So here's the thing. I because my mama did die and my daddy died. And they actually died on both sides of the spectrum. Like my father found out he had stage 4 lung cancer and shit like that. So it was like a period of like a year of him just declining and shit like that. And I watched that happen. Then my mom, she was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like she came to my grandma's crib.
She was tired of my ass.
She probably was tired of you and all
She
that
checked the fuck
smart,
out.
all that smart shit you be saying and shit like that.
I said to you, I never disrespect your mother.
So, but she heard you though. I was telling.
Oh, snitching ass nigga.
Like, you know what Ari said? She said she ain't never liked you, and the truth ain't in you, and fuck you too.
I never said any of that, but go ahead.
I just lied on you. I don't care. So fuck you.
I mean, I cool. I take
Yeah,
that.
but no. So by way, and also caveat. I'm speaking from my own experience because
That's all we can do.
yeah. So
I respect that.
in the situation of my father, he found out he had lung cancer. We had the conversation. Like I was able to make peace with it prior to him passing
Mhm.
because when we found out that he was gonna be passing and shit like that, he was still of like same mind and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? Like I go kick it with him and shit like that, drink us some little Hennessy and shit. He'd talk about how he hated his wife. Probably shouldn't have put that in there.
Pause.
Probably shouldn't have put that in there.
At this pause. Delete that shit. She watching this bitch. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't tell her to say it.
Got
We
mad,
meant it though.
Got
You
mad.
heard what I said?
mean,
We meant it.
But
Never
also,
mind. Go ahead.
like to give him a little bit of grace. He had stage 4 lung cancer. The chemo shit was eating his brain. Like he would have those hard days where it's like motherfucker wake up don't know nobody.
Yeah.
He had those days like wake up and he'd think like everybody was against him. Like you motherfuckers just want my money. Like no, you actually dying, bro. Like chill. Like fuck your money, nigga. Like I would love to actually be able to build a relationship with my father. That we in good terms and shit like that, but whatever. But so I by way of me,
Excuse me.
for
It's
one,
giving me gas too.
yeah, it's You make sure it come out the top and not the bottom.
It is.
It come out the fucking bottom. This
We
shit's
all
over
gotta
with. Fuck you
The
mean?
camera gonna die.
Yeah, something gonna die. Goddamn it, shit. Smell like something died inside. But yeah, like by way of being able to have that conversation and like just watching him slowly go from a man I respected to like a man I didn't know. It was like by the time like he went, it was like, okay, this hurts, but it's better this way type shit.
Mm-hmm.
In the situation with my mom, actually, a better example would be my uncle, because my uncle passed like off a heartbreak like 6 months later.
Yeah, for sure.
Like just out of nowhere. Like
Yeah,
a
he
healthy
was
nigga,
fine.
like he was fine as like I almost said this nigga was fine as fuck.
I understood.
I almost said this nigga was fine as fuck. Now, we got good genes, but goddamn
It ain't that good.
shit, I ain't never look at him
No,
like that.
and I
But
get that.
Essentially, like 6 months later, he dropped dead, and it was like I cried harder at his funeral than I did at my father's funeral because
Right.
I knew my father was having a
And
funeral.
I understand that. But the thing of it is that I've been trying, and we're talking about this on a podcast, but I've been trying to get you to understand that. And I feel like you just got it for a long time.
First of all,
And no, hear me out. And when I say what I say, maybe you'll understand.
yeah, I don't know what you've been trying to get me to understand.
But I've been trying to get you to understand that in that regard, like preparing for whether or not you're prepared for it or not, grief is grief and it's just going to do what it do. Right? So I felt 100,000,000% the same way that you said at the beginning of this shit. Like, nigga, you got an opportunity to know where motherfucker was going. You get all your good times in. You do all of these things, you know, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Until I lost my kids.
But that was a sudden thing.
It wasn't, but it was. Let's talk about it. So,
Are you cool talking about this?
yeah.
All right, cool.
We go to the hospital. By we, I mean me, because I said I put my baby daddy out. That's not any obvious. But
I mean, losing your kids is our business, but putting your baby daddy out ain't.
nah, fuck that nigga. But I put him out.
No,
So I'm going, I go, I do these ultrasounds, whatever, and they tell me, oh, you're pregnant. I didn't know I was pregnant, mind you. Definitely on birth control. Definitely had got a shot 6 weeks before that. Or whatever. But they tell me, you're pregnant. We don't detect a heartbeat. We got to get you up to labor and delivery. Get the shit out of you before it kills you.
Right.
There was like an hour, maybe 2. In that 2, this is actually a thing that's happening, that's going on, whatever the case may be. And I did all of those things. It was just like, I went through the whole rundown. I won't tell them people because you know how I felt. Or whatever, but I won't necessarily go through the rundown. But it was once they came and then they were gone.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Because I feel like you definitely told me this before, but I feel like in the telling it now, you like leaving out details.
I did leave out a part.
Okay.
And it actually matters. I was thinking in my head whether or not it mattered or not.
All right.
But go ahead. What was the question?
So when they first told you were pregnant, they did not tell you it was twins, right? Okay, yeah, that was the part I thought you were leaving out.
So when they told me I was pregnant, it was only one baby. They didn't detect the heartbeat. I go up to labor and delivery. Like an hour or so later, I have the first one, push it out. Boom.
Where they had you at the veterinarian?
He's dead. Yeah, I was at the veterinarian for the horses.
Okay, gotcha.
For the stallions, actually.
I don't like
the
how
male horses.
I don't like how you just wrote that. All right, go ahead. Continue.
So
Fuck you.
I had the first one. He was born, not born, if that makes matters, whatever. Stillborn, yeah. Everything's cool. They tell me like, hey, you got to pass the placenta. You got to do this, whatever. Okay, cool. Waiting to do that shit. No energy, no nothing is getting put into this shit. It's just normal, right? Or not normal, but shit happening. I don't really care. I'm watching Law and Order. SVU.
I told you, man, y'all be watching the worst
and
shit.
So a little while later, I'm feeling like a lot of pain, a lot of pressure. I tell my nurse because my nurse didn't want to leave me because I didn't have any family there. I refused to call my mom. She had to work overnight. I put my baby daddy out. Fuck that nigga. My dad had to take my mom to work overnight. We had been drinking. So it was like, fuck that shit. I got this. She went down there. She looked. She was like, oh shit, it's another baby. I'll be back. At that point, I got a little nervous.
Wait, she looked in your coochie?
Yeah.
Oh.
At that point, I got a little nervous. Like,
part.
It was what it was. She came back in and the doctor came back in. He puts his fingers or something up in there. And he like, okay, I'm sorry to let you know, but you got to do this. You got to do it again. I was like, all right, cool. Boom. That baby came out. He was alive.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So, boom, they rush his ass to surgery, all type of shit. He dies a few hours later.
I apologize.
Or whatever. You don't have to. It wasn't your fault. It was God. No, I'm just playing. Or maybe I'm not. Either way,
sheesh.
He dies, whatever, boom. I'm cool still. I'm asking these motherfuckers, like, when can I get the fuck up out of here?
You just want to go drink.
Can I go home? Especially if you don't show any type of emotions, whatever. I'm trying to cry and shit. I just couldn't get it. Couldn't do it.
So you could cry on spot right now, but
I couldn't do it then. It just didn't work for me. I was a way worse person. I have growth.
I'm not gonna lie. That's cap. But continue.
I was way worse of a person than I am today.
Fam, that person was not the person who flushes. Okay.
That was the same person. That person then, that was 2 years later.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
You started fucking with DJ after?
I said it was 2 years after I had my kids.
Yeah, so that means you got worse.
I might have got worse, but nonetheless, whatever. I realized then after I actually saw them niggas. After I...
Oh, yours don't plug through the mic?
No.
Okay, let's not waste the 2 minutes.
All right, 2%.
Nonetheless, after I saw them, I went through this crazy form of grief. That to this day, sometimes I think about them and shit and I still don't understand.
Right.
So my only thing with you was always like, we can't compare those things because I feel things that I don't even understand why. 10 years, almost 11 years later. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it happened to me in a time where I should have been a little bit able to adjust. But it didn't work. obviously the adjustment period didn't work. And so I feel like at this point, grief is grief. And welcome to the Q&A podcast. We done because the
Bitch, you don't even know your name.
I was actually about to say the other name that I don't want them to know. So fuck y'all. Bye y'all.
Peace. I gotta